Let's be honest, application season is chaos. Students bombard your admissions office with the same questions over and over. Your staff is drowning in paperwork, and half the applicants don't even know what they want to study. What if I told you that you could automate 80% of this headache in about 20 minutes? Today, I'm showing you the AI Admissions Assistant. It's an AI agent template that handles student questions, analyzes their documents, and gives them personal guidance. And you can customize this template for your own school in 20 minutes. No coding required, no technical wizardry, just drag, drop, and customize. Click the link in the description to grab this template, or stick around as I show you exactly how it works and how to make it your own. Let me show you this thing in action first. Here's the agent. I've used the example of Illinois Tech School. The agent begins by asking me or the student for their first name. Now it's asking for my email address. And now my phone number. Now it's asking me to share my academic information, and it's given me an example, so I'll just go with this example itself. So far it's been pretty much like filling out a form, but trust me, it gets better. And here are my SAT plans. And now it wants me or the student to upload one important document. For this example, I have generated a fake unofficial transcript which looks something like this. So I'm just going to upload this. And now watch what happens. Great, so let's see what this answer was like. The agent gave me a personalized assessment based on my academic background and intended major. It has confirmed that my application has been received. It has told me that I'm a competitive applicant. It says that given my academic performance, I may qualify for merit-based scholarships. And there's a deadline by which I should aim to submit my application. Finally, it has told me to expect an email with official next steps. Pretty cool, right? The agent just talked me through everything. It collected my information, looked at my transcript, and gave me real advice about scholarships and deadlines. It even knew about specific tech programs, and it was doing this all automatically. Now, let's peek behind the curtain and see how this actually works. Here is what you will get when you use this AI agent template. Don't worry if it looks complicated, I will walk you through each piece. Think of this like a conversational map. Each box you see here is a step in the chat. These boxes are called gambits. So the agent starts by saying hello, and then it collects the student information step by step. Finally, it analyzes everything and gives advice. In fact, the student could ask follow-up questions and the agent would do its best to handle that as well. The best part is that you can change any of this to match your school. Now, let me show you how each piece works. The workflow begins with Alex introducing herself. She is our AI admissions counselor. First, she asks for the student's name. Pretty standard stuff. Next comes the email and the phone number, which is basic contact information. Now here is where it gets interesting. She asks for the academic background in one go, which is the high school name, graduation date, GPA, intended major. This is a smart design choice because students hate filling out forms. This feels more like a real conversation. The test scores section over here is clever too. It handles both completed tests and future plans because let's face it, half these kids haven't taken the SAT yet. Then comes the document upload, and right here is the cool part. Let me open this AI agent step. Look at all these instructions. Don't panic though, you don't need to understand everything. The AI knows that it's Alex with 15 years of admissions experience. All the information of Illinois Tech details are built in. When you are customizing this workflow, you would be putting in the information of your school or your university. But here is the key part. See this firecrawl tool connected here? This lets the AI actually read uploaded documents, transcripts, test scores, resumes, whatever the students upload. This is like having a human counselor review each application, except this one never gets tired or takes coffee breaks. This is what makes the agent actually useful instead of just a fancy form. With this tool, the AI can see if a student has a 4.0 GPA or barely passed geometry. It adjusts its advice accordingly. So, upload a transcript, it comments on your grade. Upload test scores, it tells you if you're competitive. Upload a resume, it notices your robotics club experience. This is way better than those static FAQ pages that nobody reads anyway. Now let's talk about customizing everything. I can add email automation right now. I'll click this plus button over here, select Gmail, drag it onto the workflow, and drag and connect this right here. With this, I can make the agent email your admissions team when someone applies or send follow-up messages to students. If you want to try this yourself, then here's a beginner tip. Always start small. Add one tool at a time, test it, and then add more. While we are talking about customizing, here's another neat idea. You could add a knowledge base by following the same steps. Knowledge bases in TARS are like giving your agent a textbook to study from. So you can upload your admissions handbook, program descriptions, or any process documents that your admissions team uses. The agent will answer questions based on what you taught it. This is way more accurate than hoping students read your website. To upload a knowledge base, head over into the knowledge section, which is over here. Upload your knowledge base, then add a knowledge base gambit and connect it to an AI agent gambit. By the way, another cool trick is to use Firecrawl on your live admissions pages. If you change deadlines on your website, the agent automatically knows. No more outdated information. For engineering programs, you could upload technical requirements. For art schools, add portfolio guidelines or even let the students directly upload their work in the chat. The agent becomes an expert on your specific programs and on managing admissions. This current version is a very basic template built for Illinois Tech, but changing it is easy. Just replace all the Illinois Tech stuff with your school's details. Programs, requirements, deadlines, whatever matters most to your students. If you want separate versions for undergrad and grad students, you can copy this template and modify the prompts. It takes about 10 minutes. Here's another TARS tip. Hop into the design section and the configure section to change the look and feel of your agent. You can add your school's colors, logo, even configure the URL of this live agent to include your school's name. In fact, you can also create a widget so the agent shows up on your website. Once you get more comfortable, you can add more tools and more steps for maximum automation. Let's take a look at all the tools that we have available. So you can use Google Sheets to track applications. You can use Slack to notify your team. You can use Google Calendar for interview scheduling. But start simple. Get the basic version working first. The good thing is that the tools in TARS are pretty much plug and play. Most of them just need you to connect your account or add an API key. Like for Firecrawl, I just went to firecrawl.dev and signed up for free. The API key was right there on my dashboard. I copied it and added it to my Firecrawl tool here, and that's all it took. No complicated setup, no coding. If you've come this far in the video, then I can hope you followed along and used the template, or at least I hope you're considering doing that. So think about what this means for your admissions office. Students get instant help even at 2 a.m. Your staff handles fewer repetitive questions. every applicant gets consistent information. And here's the kicker, the agent never has a bad day. It's always friendly, always accurate, and always available. Your admissions team can focus on the human stuff like the complex cases or the scholarship decisions. They don't really need to be handling the mundane parts of student enrollment. And there you have it, an AI admissions assistant that actually helps students instead of frustrating them. And you can make it yours in just about 10 minutes. No technical degree required, no months of development. Just grab this template and start customizing. The template is available right now through the link below. If this helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more AI automation that actually makes sense. If you run into any blockers, you can join our Discord community and seek advice from other AI agent builders. Again, the link is in the description. Or you can just let me know by leaving a comment. Also, if you customize this for your school, I would love to see what you've built. Thanks for watching and happy automating.